Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the Shiny Ranker channel. Now today we're going to go through my Others Magician deck. The deck is still under construction and the deck has so many good cards, it's very difficult in choosing what to play for a 40 card deck. So if you're not sure what to play the 60 card deck and play everything. The only real reason why I won't play 60 cards is because I'd have to play Pot of Desires. And I don't like banishing 10 cards. I have extremely bad experiences with it, where I banish 3 Jokers, 3 Astrographs, and a lot of other important stuff. And that happened multiple times, so the card was clearly not meant for me. I don't know if it's meant for you, but I cannot play it. So let's go right into the deck profile. We have 2 Arc Pendulum Dragon. I really don't need the third one. I play like 13 ways to search the card, and I've never actually used the third one. I use the second, but not the third. 1 Odd Eyes, you definitely don't need more than 1 or 2. 2 Phantom, one of the best cards in the deck. And one thing I have to say about this deck, it has so many ways to apply burn damage that is so good in time. Then we have the 1 Dissolver. You can increase this to 2 if you feel like. And 1 Minotaurus. One of the MVPs in my opinion, just being level 4. Link someone into your Electromite. Can link someone into your Apprentice Witch. Can link someone into anything without having a restriction that holds you back. It suffices for everything, meets the conditions. Then when you pendulum it back, you can exceed it, and because it's in the graveyard, you can get back access to it. And also it's kind of important with your super polymerization to fuse into. And fun fact, I never know its monster effect was actually somewhat relevant. I never knew that if you and your opponent monsters are tied in attack points, what you can do is use this effect and drop it for 100 for every Odd Eyes, and also perform pal on the field, which would most likely be 2, just himself and this, but that would be enough to cross every single monster that ties with 2500, which is your base attack monsters. So it actually came up a lot, and it's not once per turn. That's the part that makes it good. And it can work in damage calculation. That means after Honest, after every single hand trap card that boosts attack points, it can activate. And it can't even activate before, so they can't even chain to it or nothing. And it's not limited to once per turn. I didn't actually know that. Then we have 2 Persona, just negate, free negates. It's like a effect velo, so it doesn't have to directly be chained to the card, so they can't chain block it. So just really good stuff here. And that runs stuff for all the Odd Eyes. Then for the Magicians, we don't play a lot. We have Triple Chrono, 1 Time Gazel, Harmonizing, Fang, Poison, Oath, and Shanky. Must say some important things about them. Now, if not for the fact that Pendulum Call can only search for monsters with different names, I'll play 2 Harmonizing over the Fang. But Fang pulls in a lot of utility, summoning back everything from your graveyard. So after you XC with Shanky for your standard plays, you can pull it back, and it's a free negate against light monsters. And light monsters are relevant, Mech Knights everywhere. So Fang is good. And then again, Harmonize the beast. However, the disappointing thing about Harmonizing is because that I'm not playing Wisdom, that I can't actually exceed with it or anything just like that. What I'd normally do is trying to get it back with Electromite or Apprentice Witch, and that's only if I can get it into the graveyard. So it's really there for a one-time use. You should probably play 2. As I said, the deck is still in play testing, but it's going on good so far. Destroy Sky Strikers from left to right, mainly because the deck just has an advantage over it, but oh well, that's not my problem. When Dino Thunder comes out, God help us all, you cannot beat that deck with this, none at all. All your cards search. They just have too many advantages against you. Popping cards on the field in your opponent turn, hand traps, and no searching. You cannot beat Dinosaur Thunders. And then on top of all that, Conductor punches down everything for free. Next one up, we have 2 Dark Worm, get 0 and Infinity. Must talk about this. Dark Worms are important to the deck. Being able to search for your low scale free of charge, just get it back from the graveyard or normal summon it. Very good card, standard for the deck. Then Gate 0, therefore obvious reasons. And you notice I'm playing a Gate Infinity. Truthfully and honestly, you probably only go through 1 Gate 0 throughout an entire duel. Not a problem. The problem is when you don't draw it. and your hand is full of high scales and you have no access to it, it's going to be a good card then. And what I don't want to do is if I draw all high scales and this, I'm brick. So I didn't really want to play the Infinity. However, Infinity is in here because Gate Zero's only effect is that when it's in scale with Infinity, you can pop the two of them and search for any card that is a polymerization card or fusion spell card. That means you can search for a super poly. And obviously I'm going to go off like a madman. And the last monsters we have triple magical abductors. Really good stuff. Field spells, all these things, 1 terraforming plus this, you go off like you're absolutely insane. And the good thing is that once you find any of the field spells with it, you're completely guaranteed a search, no matter what the other card is. As long as they don't Ash or Ogre this, you're fine. Moving on. Field spells we have 2 Iris, 1 Ravine, 2 terraforming. I obviously said Secret Village. Cut off spell cards for all persons. And these cards are just standardly good. You cannot break with them. That's the part I love the most. Because what used to happen to me in the past is that I played 3 Sky Iris and 3 terraforming, and you cannot believe the amount of time I draw all 6 opening hand. Ridiculous. And meanwhile, Jordan opens 3 Black Whirlwind. Like, how the hell is that fair? Anyways, then we have triple Spiral Flame. Just pop a card for free just by having Odd Eyes on the field. If not, search. Just really good overall. And 2 Alliance. The Alliance has several targets for the deck. Just 3 when I say several though. You can search for Big Odd Eyes, Original Odd Eyes, and also Pendulum Call, which happens to be the next card. So all of these are standardly very good. Pendulum Call searches for any of your magicians. And if you're wondering like if the 2 Dark Worm hurts the consistency, nope. Nope. And then if you feel that is bad enough, and then you're going to say, why did I count that? So you have 6 ways to get into it. No problem. Should be really easy. And you don't even want to see that much of the card anyways. And the last card is Super Polymerization. The king itself. Nom 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 delicioso. You know, one of the worst things I've ever done to someone was to leave just the Electromite and this set and use 2 of their monsters and fuse into this boy here. Dirty, I know, but whatever. I don't like my opponents anyways. And for the extra deck we have Vortex, Starving Venom, and Gatling Ghoul. 3 very powerful fusions, all of them uniquely good in their own special way. Now, this one is going to come up a lot for the future, so I'm going to explain from now. When Venom is summoned, you can gain the attack of one of my opponent's special summon monsters. You might not think this is important, but because you can fusion someone after you Pendulum summon, which is going to come up with Conductor, what you can do is fusion someone to this, gain the Conductor's attack, then copy its effect so you can attack everything. So you're just going to be at, what, 6,300? About that range. And you can attack everything. Should round it up to game. Yeah. So it's actually really important that you play it in the main deck. And also you can super poly using your opponent's monsters, which is also good again. Then Gatling Ghoul is Gatling Ghoul. It's like Dark Arm Dragon category. I've never lost a duel that I've summoned him and used his effect. And every time I summon him, I use his effect. Just wins games. Unfair stuff. And Vortex is Vortex. Then we have Dragster. It's just a free negate. Especially leaving, let's say, if I do any play using Chrono just to make Electromite before I Pendulum summon, and I Pendulum summon back Chrono, and that, along with the Harmonizing, I can get O from my deck, and that's a free rank 6 Xyz along with Synchron into Dragster. So it's a 2 card negate if I choose to play Norito. I'm not playing Norito right now. It has too many inconsistencies with the deck and I'm not summoning the card. Then we have Clearwing, then Nightmare, Dweller, Dank Rebellion, Flare, Absolute. These are pretty standard stuff. These are stuff I cannot play the deck without. Just understand that. So these are things that we cannot cut. They're staples. And along with the Link monsters, majority of them is staples as well. Megatron, Triff, 2 We Apprentice Witch, and Undercock Taker. Now, all these are just fantastic. Underclock just supports so many OTKs, it's ridiculous. Just by dropping there to 0, punch with the other is for 5,000, and this is 1,000 already. It can severely wrap up a game. And the mere fact, if they live, you can flare them right after, just says a lot. And if you chose to summon this first, it's ridiculous even more, because it's literally game. Also, if I was to cut anything here, hard damn decision, but I think I'll cut one way apprentice switch. And I have done that in the past and regretted it. So I'm not popular in what to cut here. If you, the subscribers, can give me your opinions, just please tell me, because I really probably need to play 2 Vortex. It's actually really important to play 2. However, I'm just not seeing what's coming out. Like, this is standard to play. You have to play it. It's a game stealer on its own. And everything in the Exceed lineup is a mandatory play. Like, what here can you not play without? The Link monsters are the very same. Like, when you actually contemplate Metaltron, that just proves a lot for the deck. And the thing is, I'm not playing Norito, because most times what happens is that the first board you make, they break it. But they use their resource to break it. So the next time, you're going to Wii Apprentice Switch, which actually reduces the attack of Norito, making him drop to 2300, which is just epic fail. And then I don't summon the card often. Like, I'm just not going to play it. What I would play is the Utopia that is rank 6, but I can't find mine. And it's an ex-OTK with just an order is 8,000 flat. So guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the deck down below, and I'll give you also my feedback on any comments. Have a great day. Peace.